Good morning, friends. Good morning. We're back. Back. It is Monday. Monday always feels like a conflicting day, right? It's like the beginning of a new week, but that often means like work for people, you know? That's never a fun thing. Who wants to do that? No one. Unless you just really love your job. In which case, I'm happy for you. I hope it always stays that way. But we're back today. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. My head's been rough the last few days. we woke up early on Saturday to stream with Dragon to help her and her friend. I don't remember if it was Celine or Seraphine. I think it was Celine. One of the two. Either way, they got affiliate the last couple weeks, so we were there to help celebrate with them. We played some Goose Duck. It was good times. But unfortunately, I had to leave around noonish because my head started feeling bad again. I just couldn't do it. And then yesterday, I wasn't able to stream either. I was just pretty much in bed. I thought about streaming without the camera on today too, but I was like, no. It's probably going to be a shorter stream today anyway because we have movie night tonight, as always on Mondays. So I say shorter, but really I've been finishing like one world and then calling it because it's just kind of how the time is laid out. These worlds seem a lot longer than the ones previous to it, but I also think maybe a lot of it is I'm going around and trying to get all these lucky emblems. So if you're not aware, we have been trying to, or we will be platinuming this game. It's the only Kingdom Hearts game we'll have platinum so far, but it's the easiest to do. There's not like a difficulty trophy or anything like that. But we're going to be doing the platinum for Kingdom Hearts 3, and then we'll see about the platinum for Remind. I haven't actually looked at the Remind DLC trophies like at all. I have no idea what they include. So maybe we'll be doing the platinum Remind trophies. We'll see when the time comes, once we get there. So that's pretty much it, but I feel like we're making decent progress. I'm not in a rush to complete this. I'm just enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. It's a really good game. There are, some critiques about it that I've mentioned as we've gone, but I don't like to make a final judgment until I finish anything. It's just kind of how I feel about it, with some exceptions. But yeah, so we're doing all right. Other than that, should be a pretty normal week. I think it's going to be exactly the same as last week, honestly. I won't be streaming Wednesday, but every other day this week I should be on as long as my head holds up and we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3. And then next weekend, fingers crossed, I can get back into Golden Sun because I don't think I've played the game in like 2 weeks. I just rough time with my head and scheduling and things like that. It's just unfortunate. So, Dragon, if you're out there, I'm sorry. I'll get to the game eventually, as soon as I can, I promise. But, good news is, my GPU did come in this morning. So now I have a GPU and a CPU just chilling. Just chilling. We'll get to it, I guess, someday. Someday. Get my amps set up correctly. I can't even tell. I think I changed them. Oh, nope, they're good. Gotta get up and going. But yeah, what did we do? Our last stream, we finished up Monstropolis. So we went to go meet Sully and Mike and had a good old time there. So finished that up. We did some trophy spheres, treasure spheres out in the world. We did some of the stream bot isn't up and running. Let me get that going. We got the waypoints. We are also collecting all of the constellations, so that's been fun too, getting that done. Good morning, Andy. How are you? How are things? And you got the first. I think you claimed the first just before I got streamer bot up and running, so I'm sorry you didn't hear the notification, but you know what? I don't know if that counted. If I could give it back to you, I would. We're doing okay today. Head's still acting up, but we're here. Do our best. Ooh, yeah, always. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? So I got to play some games with Dragon early morning on Saturday, and then other than that, I was just in bed all day yesterday, so not that. Flew home last night from Kentucky. That's right. This was this the fun trip? You guys didn't get hit with any tornadoes while you were out there, did you? That's right. No, I say the fun trip, but extended family is always a mixed experience, as I am sure you know. I do know, and I can agree with you. We were celebrating Dragon and her friend making affiliate a couple weeks ago, so we were all playing Goose Goose Duck. There were like 5 or 6 of us at a time, and then I was only able to play for a bit because my head, and then I've been in bed the rest of the time. Thunderstorms for sure, but far north of the chaos in Mississippi, Alabama. Was it in Mississippi, Alabama? I didn't actually check. I need to message my sisters and make sure they're all right. But I guess if it was in Alabama, they're probably too far west. They're like right on the border of Louisiana and Mississippi. Goose Goose Duck is like a Among Us clone, except instead of, you know, the crewmates and the imposters, it's gooses and ducks. So it was pretty fun. But what we were doing. They were playing a long time on Saturday. I had to go lay down, but I checked on them later, and they were still streaming like 5-6 hours later. I joined Goose Goose Duck the other day, but I think you had left. Yeah, I saw your name. I didn't see you. I didn't see you playing, but I saw you in the title. So I was like, oh, cool. Scotsman showed up. Yeah, I had to leave around noon because my head was getting bad. So, also good evening to you. How are you and the family? How is Mrs. Darkstar? I wanted to call her Mrs. Scotsman, but she has her own moniker. I nipped in for a few games, hadn't played the game, so first time trying it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Those kinds of games are, I think they're enjoyable. Anthony, good morning. I think they're more enjoyable if you're playing with like a group of friends that you already know, because it just feels, you know their personalities. When you're trying to get to know people, or especially people you've just met for the first time, you're like, I think you're lying. I think you're a dirty, dirty liar. And that never sounds good, you know? But if I were to call Anthony a dirty liar, then it wouldn't feel so bad. Or Andy. Anthony, are you there? I could show you the video card. Well, I can show you the box of the video card. Like I said, my GPU did come in. And my CPU's been here for a bit. Yeah, all good. She's had to take the child to the doctor's this afternoon just for a checkup while I try and empty the hall cupboard, but as far as I'm aware, she's good. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's just a checkup and nothing serious. I've been called so much worse, I can live with dirty liar. I think we all have, unfortunately. I think we all have. I'll show off the GPU if Anthony's not looking. It says the perpetual cheater. Cheating and lying are two completely different things, and to be fair, I am 100% honest about my cheating. Never once have I ever cheated in a game and not immediately told you, prefaced it even. I usually immediately follow with the phrase, I love cheating in video games. Anyway, here's the new video card. Oh, bam! The 97 XT. It's a gigabyte model. Bigger than my head. It's big. Okay, video cards always come in big boxes. But yeah, isn't it cool? Look at it. I think this is the first time I've ever bought a brand new GPU. The GPU literally came out like 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. It is literally, I mean, it is the best GPU on the market, I think, right now. Unless you're spending tons and tons. Not to go much into detail, but the child keeps like refluxing and swallowing it, so it's just to get it checked out. Oh yeah, no, I completely understand. Don't share medical history or medical information if you don't feel comfortable doing it, but you don't have to worry about me. I appreciate any and all information, so just glad it's nothing too serious. What game are you going to use to test the card's limit? Believe it or not, Dune Awakening. The first PC game I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to play with it on is what am I saying? The first game I think I'm going to be able to play on it is Dune Awakening. From now until May 20th, all we have is like Xbox Game Pass games, which I'll be streaming through my Xbox. So yeah. So this game is on the PS5, right? So we'll be doing this on the PS5, we'll be doing Remind on the PS5, and we'll be doing Melody of Memory on the PS5. And then after that, it's just be like Game Pass. So we're playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, we're going to be playing South of Midnight, and then we'll be playing, I think it's Obscura 33 or something like that. I always forget the title of that because there's like two. There's like Expedition 33, which is like a turn, which is completely different than the other one, which is like Obscura. But I think they both have 33 in the title. Anyway, they're both coming out. I think South of Midnight actually has already come out, or is coming out this week. I don't remember. But by the time we get to them, they'll have been out for a bit, so I'm excited. 100% should be Monster Hunter Wilds or Jedi Survivor. Those games are so heavy on Matt. We did stream Jedi Survivor already. I want to play some Monster Hunter Wilds, especially because I got it for free with the GPU, actually. So we might check that out too. But yeah. You guys know, over the last couple of days, like the last couple of streams, my peripherals just keep dropping out. Like everything will freeze. My mic disconnect. Pretty much anything connected to a USB just decides it doesn't want to work anymore. And I'm not entirely sure why that's been a new problem. But it only did it Saturday once when I was playing with Dragon. And obviously I haven't been able to check it out since then. So I'm just kind of hoping that it stops doing that. Because I don't know. My only guess is that it has to do the power supply that I have in there is an 850 watt power supply, which is way more than I need for what I'm running. And so I don't think it's the power supply unless it's just going bad. I've always thought something was wrong with the motherboard just because, as you guys also know, sometimes my computer just decides it wants to shut itself off. So I don't know if there's a short somewhere or what. I don't know. I don't know. There's been things wrong with this thing since I got it. It was a pre-built. I didn't make it myself. I didn't build it myself. And rather than like just sending it back to them and being like, hey, this thing keeps doing this, this, and this, I was like, oh, I'll try to fix it. And that was like 7 years ago, and I never have. Dragon, good morning. How are you today? How's your week starting out? Sorry I couldn't stay longer, but you guys were on all day on Saturday. I was checking in every once in a while, and you were streaming for like 7 hours. I was worried that once I left that maybe everyone else would leave too, but that is not the case. It was good. Not that everyone else would leave, I was worried that if I left you wouldn't have enough players, like somebody else would leave and then you'd be stuck, you know, figuring something else out. So I'm glad that wasn't the case. It was your longest stream yet? Yeah, I imagine. It was a long day. Well, static damage can take years to show up. Not saying that's what it is, but just possibility. Yeah, I don't know. Also, thanks for joining. Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you to Scotsman for coming in and joining. Glad you got to be part of a few games. Sorry I wasn't there to enjoy it with you. But yeah, should be a good week. Thank you all for being here this morning. Hope it's good Monday so far. We are gonna start soon. We're gonna start now. Oh, Scotsman, I had the same problem. I had to crank up my sensitivity super high. For whatever reason, the mic wasn't picking me up at all. I had to turn up my sensitivity to like 80 or 90, I think, and then turn up my, I forget what they call it, like enhancement or boot, I don't know, whatever it was, but I had to turn that up a bit too. So I had the same problem. Like I was saying things, but my little icon wasn't showing up. So, can't wait for the BC build stream. I'm sure I could do that. Well, probably not. I could do that, but I'm honestly, because I'm getting pieces a bit at a time, I'm just trying to plug them all in. I'm just going to plug them all in as I go. And that way, once I get everything in there, it's just done. I suppose I could do a PC build stream, like on a Friday night, I could do that. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Do that in case I was like screaming at everyone. Yeah, I understand. I didn't want to adjust anything either because I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense, but... Mine was originally set up to another device too. Like when I first logged in and was checking settings, it said my mic was through my webcam again, rather than through my microphone. I don't know why my default is the microphone. Anyway, said I'm not sure. We'll probably get through at least Arendelle today. Maybe some more. I don't know why webcams come with mics. I agree. Well, I understand to some extent, right? Like not everybody. Most people are getting webcams, I would say, for like work, you know, teleworking, and most of them don't want a dedicated microphone or anything like that. So I kind of understand. But yeah, I wish there was a way you could just disable it and never have to worry about it again. But lay down, little one. We will go out in 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay, so let's see. The last time we were here in the lovely world of Kingdom Hearts 3, we agreed defo unspoken streamer. Oh yeah, no, I understand. I do that all the time. I'm like, why is this a thing? And then I have to like think about like, oh, there's, you know, other people use it for different reasons. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So last time we streamed, which was Friday, we went around the new star system that we were in and got a lot of the trophy spheres, the treasure spheres, as well as the constellations in that one. We also got all the constellations in the first one, Starry Way or something like that. And then we went to Monstropolis. Actually, I think we did Monstropolis first, but we did Monstropolis and we helped Sully and Mike and Boo, and we beat up Arendelle and the Unversed. So we were fighting Unversed there, and we weren't sure why. Well, it just so happens that Vanitas was there. Vanitas showed up because of all the negative emotions from the screams, I suppose. He was attracted to that. And I'm seriously craving ice cream. And so, yeah, he showed up. And for like the third time in this game, Sora just got one shot. No. Oh, we just went out a little bit to go. Go lay down, please. Don't get to yell at me. Don't give me the side eye either. Go lay down. Just being a jerk. Anyway, yeah, Vanitas showed up, and we got one shot again. So we've been put to sleep or one shot like 3 times. I don't even know. We are under the understanding that Sora has some of his power stripped away because of what happened in Dream Drop Distance. If you weren't following along then, Xemnas tried to turn him into a pawn, or Xehanort tried to turn him into a pawn or a vessel, or turn him into a clone, essentially. Xehanort's trying to turn his soul into a Horcrux and is trying to put them in 13 bodies, and Sora was supposed to be one of those bodies, but he was saved by Riku and Mickey and Lee, or Axel, And so Sora did not become a vessel, but some of his power was removed. And because of that, we're on another adventure. Riku has become a full-fledged Keyblade master because he has learned the power of awakening. Sora has not, and is trying to discover that for himself at this point. So that's what the whole premise of this game so far. So while Mickey and Riku are out trying to find Ventus and Aqua and Terra, Sora is trying to regain his lost power and also gain the power of awakening. So there you go. That's that. That's where we're here. But I am getting really tired of the organization members just showing up and kicking our butts. Like, there's not even a fight. There's nothing. It's just a cutscene where Marluxia puts us to sleep and we just pass out, or Vanitas just approaches us, and I guess the fear of Vanitas just makes us stand there and do nothing. Obviously, there's some kind of connection between Sora and Vanitas. Vanitas looks exactly like an evil version of Sora. It's complicated, I know. So Ventus used to be a dandelion. If you're not familiar with the dandelions, they were like a group of Keyblade warriors back before the war, the Keyblade War. I played this game, and this has been the most I've understood about the game from your explanations. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard to keep this going. So Ventus was around before the Keyblade War, right? And he was a dandelion, which is, I don't want to go back any further. Anyway, he was a Keyblade warrior. He was being trained as a warrior of light to wield the Keyblade against the darkness during a prophesized Keyblade War. Okay, that's all you need to know. Xehanort took Ventus as a experiment, essentially. Xehanort was trying to open up Kingdom Hearts, okay? And in order to open Kingdom Hearts, you needed the light side and the dark side of a single heart to come together, to embrace the darkness, and then gather what's called the letter Keyblade, okay? It's like an X shape, it's Latin, okay? Letter Keyblade. Ventus couldn't do it on his own. He just wouldn't embrace the darkness. So Xehanort unlocked Ventus's heart. He removed the evil side of Ventus's heart from Ventus and created Vanitas. In the process, Xehanort thought that Ventus died. Ventus was pretty much just like completely unresponsive, okay? So Xehanort took Ventus's body to Destiny Islands, and in that process, the remaining part of Ventus's heart connected to Sora. Okay, so Sora and Ventus were connected at that time. Okay, then Vanitas came around and looks like Sora. It's weird, but that's why it is. Okay, it's because Roxas and Sora were connected after some kind of experiment happened, right? Or Xehanort was experimenting, almost killed Ventus. Ventus's heart reached out, connected to Sora's heart. So the evil part of Ventus's heart looks like Sora. Okay, so that's why Sora and Vanitas have some kind of connection there. Later on, because of the connection with Sora and Ventus, when Sora unlocked his heart to save Kairi, because a piece of Kairi's heart had attached itself to Sora. That's also part of the lore. It's complicated, okay? It's actually not that complicated. In Birth by Sleep, Aqua met Kairi and bestowed upon her the power of the Keyblade and essentially said, you know, if your heart is ever in danger, she placed a spell on her to seek out the light, seek out help. And Sora was that person. So that's why Kairi's heart attached to Sora, and that's why Kairi ended up on Destiny Islands as well. Right, so in order to save Kairi at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora unlocked his heart, saved Kairi, but also created his own nobody called Roxas. And Roxas looks like Ventus because of their connection. Okay, it's complicated, I know. It's just more and more out there. Just out here taking hearts, just taking hearts. Everybody's heart's connected. The only thing, the best way to explain it is that Sora really is just like the Traverse Town for missing hearts, okay? The way that Traverse Town lives in like the world between the light and the dark and just like as a filter, picks up a bunch of stragglers whose worlds are ended, Sora does the same thing with hearts. Gotta love the Kingdom Hearts story. Agreed. Gloria, how are you, friend? I've been worried about you. I only have contact to you with through Discord, and I was like, man, I want to send her a Discord message, but that seems impersonal. How are you feeling? How is everything? Oh, there we go. See, the first disconnect. Doing good. Good. Have you made it home? I don't know what the date is like, so, or what your process is like. Okay. Well, we've had our first issue of the day. Isn't this lovely? Don't worry, you're not missing anything. Eventually, we're going to get to refresh the video card, and then everything will go out for like 30 seconds, and then we'll get back to it. Little guy decided to come on Mario Day. Hey! Congratulations. Happy birthday to the little one. March 10th. That's a good day. Could have been Pi Day. If you could have waited 4 more days, it could have been Pi Day. It's my favorite day of the year. Well, congratulations to Gloria. I'm glad that you're doing well. How's the little one? Are you all home yet? Or seems like you didn't. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's see. It didn't seem like you had too many issues that I was hearing about. So, is there anything peaking on your task manager? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. All right. I don't know. I don't know why it would start doing this in the last few days. But. Well, are you going to be absolutely annoying until I let you out? I think she is. Alrighty. Coda is still being a little jerk, so give me one moment. I'm going to go let her out. Gloria, let us know how you're doing. I'll read it when I get back. Come on, you little demon. We're back. Let's see. Yeah, we're home now. He's doing good. He's mostly only fusses if he wants something, so it's been semi-chill. That's good. That's good. How is he sleeping? I'm sure you're exhausted. I'm sure your partner's exhausted. So how are you all sleeping? Sleep is hit or miss, sure. I mean, it's only been a week, literally a week. I'm sure if I had only been breathing air for 7 days, I'd probably be a little confused too. Last night was pretty good too. Good. Good. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for checking in. But definitely do mom stuff, you know, if you need to. We'll be here. But congratulations. Happy for you. I'm glad everyone's healthy. That's the most important part right now. I'm glad you're doing well too. But yeah, okay, so what are we doing here back in Traverse Town? So we know that Kyrie and Lee are attempting to train themselves with the Keyblade, and they have been given over by Yinsid to Merlin. Merlin has been training them in the Keyblade. Well, Merlin is here in Traverse Town. He has some kind of message for us or wants us to do something, so we're gonna go meet him. There he is, right there. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, right, he's talking to us about the book, 100 Acre Wood. I'm almost positive. He keeps mentioning the book.
Greetings, gentlemen. What brings you all the way out here? Besides, the finest tea this side of Big Ben, of course.
This side of Big Ben.
But, Merlin, I thought that you asked us to stop by.
Gracious, did I?
Didn't you leave a message for us with Chip and Dale?
About a book?
Ah, yes, the book. That's right.
That's right. There it is.
Behold.
The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Well, actually, it's just
Hey,
Rabbits in this case.
this is...
Someone's not on it.
Again.
Did something happen?
Well, that's what you need to find out, lad.
This may very well be like the third time that Winnie the Pooh has forgotten about me. Which makes me think we aren't very good friends,
okay,
you know?
I'll see you in a bit.
Take care.
Take care.
Yes, and good luck.
Like, we met in Kingdom Hearts 1. Did he know us in Chain of Memories? No, he didn't know about us in Chain of Memories because nobody remembered anybody in Chain of Memories, right? Because technically, I don't know if that counts. Okay, maybe we can't count Chain of Memories against him because really that was just Sora's memories being created. So let's not blame him for Chain of Memories, right? But then he forgot about us in Kingdom Hearts 2 because the book got damaged. That's what happened. If you remember, the Heartless were trying to steal the book, or the Nobodies.
Think.
Think. That is not Pooh's strong point. So the book got damaged when the Nobodies were trying to steal it. We saved the book, but it had a scratch on the cover, right? So Pooh forgot us about it. Pooh forgot about us in Kingdom Hearts 2. Pooh's voice actor is underrated. Yeah, he's great. And there were pages scattered, right? I'm trying to think. 358 over 2 doesn't count because we weren't playing as Sora. You could play as Sora technically, but it doesn't matter. Then what was it after that? Birth by Sleep doesn't really count. We didn't visit Dream Drop Distance we didn't visit 100 Acrewood in Dream Drop Distance. So really, I guess this is only the second time he's forgotten about us, but we'll see if he's forgotten about us, but yeah, I agree. Pooh sounds great.
Think.
Pooh Bear! You okay?
Oh, hello.
Oh, he didn't
there,
forget about us.
Sora.
Never mind. I just ranted for no reason. He remembers.
Home.
Look at us go.
Uh-huh. Good to see you, Pooh. And you too, Piglet.
Hello.
You're not in
Hello.
trouble? But I thought something odd must be going on.
Let me see. I don't remember anything oddish, but perhaps I've
Oddish.
forgotten.
Pokemon.
Think.
Oh, we've got trouble, all right.
That rabbit.
Oh,
Yeah.
bother.
Would that be the rabbit sort of trouble? Sorry. Please continue.
Is that a Heffalump?
Wow!
It's a
who's
Heffalump.
this?
And Rue. Why is Rue?
It's okay. He's my friend.
Lushu, hello.
Hi, I'm Sora.
Why is Rue
And I'm Lumpy. It's nice to meet you.
Lumpy the Heffalump? That is a Heffalump, right? Not a Woozle?
Dufferin,
Hey, it's Gopher.
Stomp around a little louder, why don't you?
Oh, Gopher, I'm sorry.
Why does Heffalump or
I kind of
Lumpy
it when
sound
you
like
bounce bouncy. No.
Well, I suppose
Peppa the
if
Pig?
something has to bounce. Huh? Speaking of,
Oh, Tigger. About to get Tiggerfied. Boom.
Whoa! Whoa!
There it is.
Whoa.
He's from Lady and the Tramp, which is crazy. Lumpy is from Lady and the Tramp?
Tigger!
Who's from Lady and the Tramp?
Let's go.
The Heffalump? The Heffalump was in Winnie the Pooh. Oh, Beaver.
Yippee!
Oh, really?
Me too.
Was Beaver in, or Gopher? Was Gopher in Lady and the Tramp?
Think. Oh, would-be bouncers are welcome.
What?
I remember now. Rabbit's trouble is harvest-related.
Harvest related.
Well, thank you for remembering my plight, Pooh. Better late than never.
Same voice actor. Oh, that's cool.
Excuse
They shared a
me.
lot of voice actors back then.
Would anyone else care to remember why we're here?
It always freaks me out when Baloo,
As I
the voice actor from
recall,
Baloo,
we came to
voices
help you
anybody
with your-
else because he sounds exactly the same in every role. Like, have you seen the Aristocats? The Tomcat? I forget his name. But they're just like the same person in a different body. It's pretty crazy.
Pardon, Rabbit. After which, perhaps, you'll invite us in for a smackerel or two
Smackerel or
of
two.
honey?
Now everyone is voiced by Chris Pratt everywhere.
I mean, we'll see about that, Pooh. Now, the garden, if you please.
When your little one gets old enough to talk, just starts talking in a Chris
You
Pratt
can help too,
voice.
Sora.
Or on Mario
What?
Day.
Me too?
Dude. Okay, Rabbit needs help picking vegetables. Go examine the correct sign to start the game. The correct sign. What's the correct sign? Okay. We are in 100 Acre Wood. Which means there are probably things to collect here. Usually the mini games have things that we need.
I think that's a lucky emblem.
Oh, there's lucky emblems here too. Wait, what are you looking at? Oh. Wait. Does that not look like a lucky emblem? It does look like a lucky emblem. That right there. How do I see that? Like, how do I get that angle?
Let's see.
Shall we help Rabbit with his garden, Sora?
We shall, but I really need to figure out how to... Right, it's got to be, has to do with that right there. Yes, the... Making, turn around. Oh,
Let's see.
okay. Thanks. I feel like you could probably do that a lot. Good call, Scotsman. Like, look, doesn't that look like a lucky emblem too? Right there? I feel like I could make a lot of them in this world. Just infinite lucky emblems.
I want to help.
This is Peppa Pig. There's no way. Who voices Heffalump? Because this is driving me nuts. But most of all, Winnie the Pooh. The song is so catchy. Kingdom Hearts 3 cast. So they just go Heffalump VA. How do you even spell Heffalump? Lumpy. Oh yeah, I knew what his name was. That's right. Voice actors: Amelia Stranger. Search for Amelia Stranger. Pick up. She's only played Lumpy. That's her only credited role. Okay, well, she sounds just like Peppa Pig. Maybe is a little insensitive. Hello.
Tiggers like gardening, not as much as bouncing, no.
I like Tigger's voice actor too.
Every gardener knows the key to a bountiful harvest is proper proportions and perfect timing.
Proper proportions and perfect timing. Yeah, it's Haley Bird that voices Peppa. Is it? I don't know who that is. Haley Bird.
Come on. We'll collect
name does
lots
not sound
and
familiar
lots
to
of
me.
vegetables.
No lollygagging. I got a tight schedule.
Oh, lollygagging. I'm gonna save before I touch that sign. Okay, what do I have to do here? Haley Bird. Well, yeah, I read what you said. I heard you. I just don't know what else she voices. She's probably a child, so of course I wouldn't recognize her from anything. Is Cornucopia? No, Cornucopia is the one. I'm sure that there is an achievement for this world. I just don't know what it is. Flower garden. Okay. Examine. Help rabbit pick vegetables. Yes. Alright. Uh-oh. Connect 5 vegetables of the same color to harvest them and clear the garden by shooting the vegetable in your hand toward the pile. You can place other vegetables and clear them out faster. Tilt the left stick to adjust trajectory, then hold X to begin previewing the shot. The number of vegetables you shoot is determined when you release X. To complete the challenge, collect the number of vegetables Rabbit is asking for. Leave some for Rabbit. Double bubble. Yeah, it really is. After every 5th successful harvest, Rabbit will hop in and harvest all of one color. Keep an eye on the vegetable displayed in the bucket and focus on the other vegetables instead. Changing vegetables. You can change the vegetable in your hand by pressing L1 R1 to cycle through what's available. As you harvest, a special gauge will fill. Press triangle to spend 1 unit of the gauge and get help from Tigger. Ask for help twice in 1 turn for an even bigger bonus. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Get gardening.
How does this work? Oh, wait. So confused.
There we go. More.
Oh,
I
wait.
hope you've left the ones I'm after. Nice.
Okay. That's not what I wanted, that's what...
There we go. Perfect.
Perfect.
I think I'll gather these.
Okay, well, I can't help you with anything else, so we're gonna hit this now before he...
That's what Tiggers do.
Help me. Look at that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. More.
I don't really know what I'm
I hope you've
doing.
left the
I'm
ones
just...
I'm after. There we go.
Yeah, I really have no idea what's going on.
Well done.
Happens if...
Good one.
True. Having no idea what I'm doing is a very Kingdom Hearts thing to say.
Impressive. More. I think
More.
I'll gather these.
I want you to go up instead of down.
Well done.
This is what Tiggers do best.
Thanks, Rabbit. Look at that. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see any carrots at all. Well, because he just took them all, of course.
Impressive. I hope you've left the ones I'm after. More. Well done. There we go.
Bum, bum, bum,
I
bum.
think I'll gather these. Grab them all. Look at
Aubergines is what they're called. Eggplants, or aubergines, right?
Say we've earned a rest.
Okay, we did it. I don't know. Oh, cool, we get some ingredients. Okay, well, that was easy. There wasn't really a threat there. Suppose I better go finish unloading this cupboard before she gets home back soon. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for being here while you
What a
can.
harvest.
Good luck to you.
And thanks to
I hope the
Sora's help.
cupboard emptying goes well.
Yes, quite right. Thank you, Sora.
You're welcome, Rabbit.
Well, how's about a little more bouncing?
Oh, no. There's no bouncing in farm work.
Aw, no bouncing at all?
There's no bouncing in farm work.
I want to bounce.
Whipper, snappers, and they're bouncing.
I thought heffalumps could fly.
Excuse me, Rabbit. The carrots are very nice, but might
Just
you
trying to
have some
remove the boxes and
honey
get
to
started
go with
unpacking
them?
after nearly...
And
I feel
now's
that.
not the time, Pooh.
I have a whole room
If I
right
give
across
you
the hall
any
just
honey
full of boxes
here,
that haven't been
I'll just
unpacked.
end up with a
And I've been
bear
here
stuck in
since
my front
2017,
door
so.
Again.
Well, looks like your problem's solved. Guess I'll be on my way.
Solved? Oh, it's far from solved. We still need to harvest the fruit.
Gotta harvest the fruit. Do
Won't
love
you
fruit.
stay, Sora, for the
munch.
sake of honey?